little something special for all you guys out there who've either lost or pulled your hair out or trying to get spruced up for your big day.
My insecurities with my hairline started about 2 years ago, although I'd actually been losing my hair for about 3. I've been with my partner, Anne, my fiancée, for 10 years now, and I'd like to be able to pick up my wedding album in, say, 20 years' time and say, wow, look at me and my wedding photos. You know, full head of hair, standing next to my gorgeous bride.
I don't think he'd be happy being photographed on our wedding day. I don't think he'd feel comfortable with his receding hairline as it is now.
Right, what can I do for you?
I'd just like some advice, actually, to be honest,
Right.
on how I could mask my receding hairline.
Okay, Martin, to hide the receding hairline, what we would do is to make a little part here on the right.
Yes.
Okay, and we'll bring some of the hair forward here. You know,
I see, yeah.
and that will camouflage the receding.
Anthony's advice was pretty constructive. I was pleased with the fact that it was still possible to do something with it. Going to the barbers isn't really helping that much because it's actually just masking the problem as opposed to conquering the problem. Not really sure that wigs and hairpieces are my cup of tea, but I'm going to go and give it a go.
So this is the type of hairpiece that I can recommend for you. And it features this skin effect at the front.
Right.
So when you're looking down from the top, you get a very natural scalp effect. You see one hair at a time seeming to grow from your own scalp. So I'm going to place this on your head. This has not been particularly styled for you, but just to give you an idea of how it looks and how it feels. And just comb it into your own hair at the side.
I feel like I'm 17 again.
That's the idea. So I'm going to take it off now so you can see the difference.
Goodness me, yes,
Shocking,
indeed.
The thing that's sensible to do is to do it now when you don't appear completely bald. Because if you appear completely bald like me...
Oh, crikey. Oh, I didn't realise that. Goodness
Right?
me, yeah.
If you appear completely bald, then the difference between the hair loss and the hairpiece fitted is massive. He is ready for a hairpiece, but it's very difficult for him because it's a big step wearing a hairpiece if you've never worn one before.
One of the positive sides was to see myself with a full head of hair at the front. As far as a long-term hairpiece went, I don't think I would settle in at all. I couldn't put one of those on the nightstand every night. No chance. We're here on Harley Street. We're just about to go into DHI and see what direct hair implantation's really all about.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hello, Simon.
I'm Simon. How
Nice
are
to
you?
meet you.
Nice
I'm
to meet
Martin.
you, Martin.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Anne.
This is Anne.
Great. Well, I'm literally a week after my operation, so
Goodness me.
this is what it looks like now.
I know, amazing. Well, did you have a hell of a lot of hair growth then? A hell of a lot of hair loss?
I consider my hair loss to be quite patchy. I thought that it aged me as well. I mean, I'm mid-30s and I just thought, you know, this shouldn't be happening now.
Yes.
I mean, basically what happened is they removed 3,435 hairs from the back of my head where obviously there's lots of growth.
Yeah.
And re-implanted them to the top of my head. It took 7 hours. The last 4 hours were obviously the implanting of the hairs in the top of my head. I felt before that the hair loss was a dent in my confidence,
Exactly,
and I
really.
thought it aged me as well. And now, obviously, I joked to the doctor that I'm never going to cut my hair now because I've got it now.
Exactly,
so, yeah.
I'm Kostas Giotis. In 2003, we discovered this new technique, the DHI no-touch technique. There are huge advantages. Main ones are that this technique is minimally invasive, so there's no scalpels, stitching, or scarring. If you are considering hair loss treatment, I would suggest do your research, speak to our experts. We have 40 years experience, we have done it ourselves, we know how you feel, and we'll guarantee you a fantastic result.
We were fortunate enough to meet Simon today and see his procedure. The results are incredible. It's hard to believe that it is literally a week ago that he had this done. Having looked at various options, DHI is without a doubt the way forward.
I'd like to see Martin with a full head of hair for our wedding photographs, and I think the DHI path is the one that we'll be taking.